Hello guys, this is the social media redesign challenge. It's a personal challenge that I set for myself where I'll be redesigning social media flyers made by designers out there, maybe from Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere at all. Anywhere I see any design that I feel like redesigning, then I do it. This is chapter one of the series, and we are just going to redesign a flyer that I saw around. The flyer was, I can't really recall who designed the flyer because I just took a screenshot of it, and apparently I took out the name of the designer, but the design is for Inspired also Foundation, and so I'm not in any way trying to imply that I'm better than anyone or the best in anything. This is just a challenge. This is just me challenging myself to communicate what other designers have communicated in my own way. You get me? Because design is communication, and communication is in various ways. We don't all communicate the same way. We all communicate in our own varieties of ways. So this is just me trying to communicate what other designers have communicated in my own way. So if you are new to the channel, my name is Christopher. I'm a graphic designer and 3D artist based here in Ghana. And if this video turns out to be helpful, I would really appreciate if you can like the video. Alright, if you can like the video and subscribe as well, and then don't forget to hit the bell notification icon as well, so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so we are going to use Affinity Designer for the design. So if you don't have Affinity Designer, I think you can use maybe Adobe Illustrator or maybe Photoshop as well. But if you want to follow along, you can get Affinity Designer. So we are going to open Affinity Designer, and I already have it opened over here. Pardon me about the background noise. I'm at work while recording this, so there's going to be a bit of noise, but I hope it's not going to be much of a problem. So the first thing to do is to click on the file button, new. Then we are going to create a new document. I'll be using 2000 by 2000 pixels. I'll be using 2000 by 2000 pixels. Like, you just need something square. All right, so if you can use maybe 1080 by 1080 or 1000 by 1000 pixels, anyone works for you. So long as it's square, you can go along with it. So nope, I'm not going to create an artboard. Then create. So we need a background for our design, right? So click on the add layer icon and then select the rectangle to create a rectangle, and then let's fill it with white for now. The next thing we are going to do is to bring in our guides for the design. The guides really help to give some breathing space. It gives you a border to work within so that your design can have some breathing space. So 50-50 for and then we are going to bring in 10% here, and then 90% here, then 10 over here too, and 90 over here too. Maybe along the way we would bring in more guides, but for now let's start with this. So the next thing we are going to do is to bring in our palette. So I was on Pinterest and then I saw this artwork on Pinterest, and then I was like, whoa, I like the color, so let me save it just in case I need it in the future for something. So and I did use it. So let's bring in the artwork. So yep, this is it. Yeah, so you just file, please, and then you choose your palette, or yeah. So this is what we'll be using. This is the color palette we'll be using. So Affinity Designer has this button where you can create a palette from a picture. All right, create a palette from an image, but we are not going to be using that. We just pick our palette from here. Let's take this, then add, no, not this, then add it, and then pick another one. Let's pick the light blue, then add that too, and then the next color we are going to pick is kind of pink. Yep, and then add that too. So there was a yellow in there. The yellow was just picked out of this side. So let's add that too. All right, and then let's tint it a little bit like so. All right, and then add that too. So we have our palette now. We can delete this, and now, so looking at the design, where is it? So the design, it's leadership and career seminar. All right, and what I went in for was something minimal, something a bit less concentrated. All right, so that the design can have some kind of breathing space to give that sense of formality, so we'll be using a sans serif font, that's for sure, and we'll be giving our design a lot of breathing space, and our alignment we will have to work on that, and our colors too as well. So over here we'll be using this for the background, purple or dark purple for the background, and let me tint the purple a little bit. For this and then add that too. All right, but we're using the dark one for the background. All right, and then for the pattern down there, I saw another design on Pinterest that I saved, so we'll be imitating the pattern from that design. All right, so let me bring in that design file, please, and yep, this is it. So this is the design, and we'll be imitating, we'll be copying this aspect, this side of it, this side. So we are just going to be using the square tool, the rectangle tool, to create them. So let's create a new layer for that, and then let's create that, so like so, and like so. If in case your snapping is turned off, you should turn that on. It helps a lot, so you can snap your objects to the nearest corresponding object like so, and then snap, create this like so. And then we are going to select everything. So to select your object in the outliner in a row, you can select the first one and then shift select the last, and then select the first one, shift select the last one, and then to select everything in the row, then Control G to group it. All right, and then before grouping it, let's add everything to make it one object. So click on the add button, then we have it as one object. So I'm going to do the same thing for the rest of the object, but I'm going to speed it up a little bit so that we can save a lot of time. So over here, after creating the rectangle, you can select the corner tool and then select these vertices, and then we can create a corner for them. Okay, so now we have everything done. Let me just bring this here. Group this too. And then let's see. All right, so I think now we can. Before anything, let me just save my document. Let me just save this as leadership _02. All right, so before we move on to anything, let's assign our colors. So let's give this some yellow, and then this, let's give it some hot orange. Like so, and then let me take a look at this, and some light purple for here, and then red, orange. No, let me give it a yellow, like so, and like something like this. This too. Okay, so I think now we can delete this. So okay, I think we left something, this one. So let me give it this. Oops, so we can delete it. So now that we have this, we can bring them down here, scale them up a bit, like so. So you can hold the control key to scale the object in a uniform way, so that it's stretch it or something. So okay, yeah, in a uniform, like from all sides. So bring it down here, and I think we'll bring it up a little bit. So let's bring in a new guy. This time I'm going to make it nope, not horizontal. Oh, yep, 85. Let's see. Yep, I think it's 5 is okay. Hold the control key, and then to duplicate the object, like so, and control J to repeat your action. And let's select everything, control G, and then we center them, like so. And still on that side, you are going to duplicate everything again, like so. And then on the color picker, we choose white for this, and then we'll switch them to get to the border, to switch the color to the edges. All right, then let's give our stroke 0.3, like so, 0.4, yeah, something like this. Yeah, so we are done with the design at the bottom. So the next thing to do is to so the next thing to do for our background is, when you take a look at the design, you see that there is a DER at the background. We are going to do that too before getting to the title or the subject and the rest of the stuff in there. So select the artistic text tool, then let's type leader. All right, and scale this up a little bit, maybe a little more, like so. scale it down a little bit. Select this, double click to select everything. Then we change our font to Erasmic. Is it Erasmic? Oh, sorry, it's Eras Bold. Eras Bold. Did I use bold for the background? Yep, I used bold for the background. So Eras Bold, that is the font I used. I think it was leadership, like so. Yep, like so. Okay, and then we are going to change the color to so this is the color I got. Yep, and then we are going to duplicate the text like so, and then switch the colors like so. All right, then I think we should bring down the opacity a little bit. Let's bring this to like 50 like so. All right, so the next thing to do is to work on a subject. Before that, let's bring in our guide to get the middle aspect of this like so. All right, and then the text too, but before we type the main text let's turn this off first. Like so. Then let's type leadership. Like so. And fill it with this light pink, and then let's tint it a little bit like so. All right, let's scale it down a little bit. So leadership, and career, and we need to center this like so. All right, and then the seminar. So the seminar I used what is the name of the font? Harting. So let's scale this down to like so, and I think let's make this a smaller s like so. All right, and scale this up a little bit. I think I should work on the line spacing. So let's see. 33 or 34. That's okay. And then bring this up like so. So yep. And then still on the text, you are just going to give it an effect. That's the inner glow effect. So click on the effects, the layer effects tab, and then turn on the inner glow, and let's bump our radius, bring it down a little bit. Let's see how intense it is, so we can see what's going on. All right. Let's bring this back like so. It wasn't that intense, so let me just bring it back. Okay. And then for the L over there, I just took a duplicate of this. So let's cut, Control C, Control V, and place this here. Bring it down, bring it back a little bit, and then scale it up like so. Before that, let me duplicate it. Where is it? So let me duplicate this like so, and then let me scale this up like so. So select this, then select this. Let me push this back a little bit. So select this and then Control select this, then look on the minus. Then let's give it a yellow or something. Then let's bring it here like so. Like so. Like so. So still on so since we have that taken care of, the next thing to do is to bring in the theme for the program. That's the emerging leader, prospects and challenges. So let's turn this off for now, then start the emerging leader semicolon prospects and challenges, and then let's place it right here, and we are going to change the font color to white, to white like so, and then the font type, I'm going to use the Eraslight. I keep saying Erasmic. The Eraslight. Yeah. So let's scale this down like so. Then I brought some bars in there. So shift, and then it's going to snap your curve to any straight angle. All right, so like so, and then let me give it this color. Let's turn this off like so, and then scale. Let's Control select, bring it here, and bring this down here like so. All right, let me bring down a little bit like so. So let's group all these and then let's bring them here. So the next thing, then we have the present. So let's duplicate this, and then triple click to select everything, and then let's type presents All right, and then bring it here. The main subject and then the supporting stuff in there. I treat them as one family. So the present doesn't belong to this family. Present is basically introducing this family. So uh, I'm going to give some space in between these. So like so. So this then becomes proximity. All right, because we are treating these like these as we are treating these as one family, as having a relationship, whereas the present belongs to a different family, even though in a way it relates to this, or it's helping to communicate with the leadership and career seminar, but it belongs to a different family. So let's bring this down here. Sorry, select this. Then let me look at the percentage here, 28. So that's a 5% space in between. So let me bring a guide over here too. And then let me view the percentage. That's 51. So 51 plus 5 makes it 56. All right. Let me give this a guide to on this side. And then so let's select this as a whole and then snap to this side. All right. Yep, we are getting somewhere. And for the logo, and then also for the logo out, I'm not going to design the logo in here. So let me just think I have it in here. So let me bring it in and then let me just place it over here. Okay, so let's scale the logo down a little bit, bring it up a bit more, and then let's duplicate this to type the Oswell Foundation. Don't forget to save your document. Inspired, so inspired Oswell Foundation. Like so, and then let's select the logo. Where did I place the text? Bring this up here. And select both of them, and then let's center them. All right. So we are getting somewhere. All right. So the next thing we are going to do is to work on the UGECCS as Women's Commissioner, and then the date and time and stuff. So for the image, I'm not going to use the exact image. I'm just going to bring in a stock image that I got from Xenos. He shared his Google Drive file some time ago, and then I saved them. So where did I save this? I think Snap accessories, people, Yep, there she is. Then we're gonna scale it down like so. Scale it down, 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 down below, like so. Okay, and then let's bring in rectangle or square. So okay, a rectangle too. That looks like a square. Okay, rectangle 2. Create a rectangle like so. Then select the corner 2. Then let's give these two some rounded corner. Then fill them with a yellow. Like so. Then let's bring this here to the left. So let's get it down a little bit like so. All right, and let's give it an inner glow. All right, just a little bit of it. Little bit, not much, not much. Like so. Okay, and then the name comes in Grace. I think I need to extend the rectangle a little bit. Okay, so let's place the name here. Take the line spacing a little bit, like let's give it 13. Then duplicate. Okay, then let's not duplicate it. Let's just what was the position? Conference delegates. All right. So conference delegate. Then let's scale this down to like 6. So let's make it like 8. 7. 6.5. Yep, like so. And let's bring it up here like so. And then UGACC SRC Women's Commissioner. Okay. Uh, uh, CC SRC Women's Commissioner. Like so. Well, let's give this like 5. Then like so. Then let's bring this here. All right, so we are almost done. Almost done. And so let's duplicate the rectangle for the time and date. Scale this down like so. So then bring it down here. And I think we should bring down the roundness a little bit, like so. And select, and then let's duplicate. So Control select, then duplicate it. Shift to snap it, and then let's flip this horizontal like so. And then we are going to input our time. I'm going to input our location over here. So the location is at so holiday in Accra Airport at holiday in Accra Airport. Align everything to the center. Then scale this down like so. Then let's duplicate this and bring it here. And then the time, the date is 29th October 2022. So 29th October 2022, and then the time is 3 p.m. Then let's center this as well. And then, so people, this is our first redesign for the social media redesign challenge, chapter 1. So if this video was helpful, please, if in case you forgot, I just want to remind you, like the video and subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification as well, so that whenever I publish a new video, you'll be notified. And please share the video as well. All right. And something just popped in mind. In case you want me to redesign your flyers or something, you can forward them to me on Instagram at theatora, and I'll be very, very honored to redesign your flyers. So I'll redesign them so that we can all learn something. All right. I'll catch you in the chapter 2 of this video. All right.